Okay, so we're gonna do part 2 here. We did part 1 where we stopped off with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers at the Fillmore in 1997. So we're going to carry on with this box set. And this is another new one I haven't yet shown on the channel, but it's the Elvis Adam Presley box. This was originally released in 1980 as a 8 LP set, but that's quite difficult to get hold of for a reasonable price, but I'll just kind of hold off getting that one on vinyl. It's got it on CD, so if I find it for a reasonable price I'll definitely get it, but this was quite a good release at the time for fans. This is the 1998 CD version. Disc 1, you had early live performance from the Frontier Hotel in Las Vegas in 1956. Then you got a live performance from a benefit performance for the Arizona Memorial Benefit Concert in Honolulu in March 1961. Disc 2 is movie soundtrack session outtakes, TV specials, Las Vegas years, lost singles, Elvis at the piano, and then the concert years, which was from a concert in 1975, or a number of concerts in 75. Yes, this is quite nice to include that. Again, I hope to do a video on this one separately, but that's kind of what it looks like. These are all the information about the tracks, recording dates and everything. So yeah, that's quite a nice one. Then another new one here. This is the Golden Celebration. This is kind of like a sequel to the Elvis Aaron Presley box, which is also known as the Silver Box. Again, put out as a multi-LP set, which is quite difficult to get a hold of. This is the CD version. This was originally released in 1984. This is the CD edition from 1998. This has Sun Records outtakes, studio television appearances, a live appearance from Tupelo in September '56, home recordings, and one of these sit-down shows and the comeback special. It's a nice picture on the front there. Let's see. And information about the tracks, when they were recorded. Next one, a box set I did a video on. This is Collector's Gold, released in 1991. 3 CD set, 1 CD of movie soundtrack outtakes, alternate takes. Disc 2 with alternate takes from Nashville, and Disc 3 had live performances from Las Vegas. Again, I've shown this one in a video I did on this box set, so if you want to see that, go back to the channel where you can see that there. But this is the booklet it comes with, and this is what one of the CDs look like. So yeah, that's a good one to get hold of. Nice box set. Next one is, again, I've done a video on this one as well. The Complete 50s Masters, The King of Rock and Roll, 1992. This has all the 50s recordings that were released, and a bonus CD, Fat Rare and Rockin', which has unreleased live performances and studio alternate outtakes. Again, shown this one in the channel already, but if you want to see it again, then you can go back and check it out on the channel. And little insert here with like all the single covers. Well, that's one there. And I'll show you what one of the CDs look like at random. Here's C2. So yeah, a nice box set. I also got the 2012 edition, which is like a smaller version of the box set, but I'll soon be kind of getting rid of this one because I've got the original box set now. So yeah, there's really no need for me to kind of keep this on, but still, you know. But still, it's quite nice to have that one. And here's the from Nashville to Memphis. This is the 60s Masters 1, because the second 60s Masters CD was the movie songs, which is a 2 CD set, which I've got downstairs. This one, again, I'm hopefully going to get the one with this sizing, so I'll probably be parting with this one too when I get the original box set from 1993. This is the 2010 edition, but still I'll hold on to this one for the now. Again, similar with the other one, just the single and album covers, information, liner notes, and discographies, and all the recording dates and what was recorded, like the recording data. Nice one, that one. That's a really great one. And this is the original version, but this is the American edition, but still nice to have the original either way. Walk a Mile in My Shoes, the Essential 70s Masters. I found this was released in 1995. One I've been looking for a long time, but just never seemed to find it anywhere really, either in eBay or in the stores. But I found this one in a record shop in Vancouver when I went on holiday to Canada not that long ago, so really great to have this. This one is kind of different. This has the singles on 2 CDs, studio highlights, and a live CD as well. So there's a few alternate takes thrown in. The studio highlights CD, and even unedited versions of songs. So yeah, I'll just show you one of the CDs as an example. I do plan to do a separate video on this this set, but here's the book. Nice big booklet, comprehensive. Some nice pictures as well. So yeah. That's a picture of Elvis, and I think that's his father, Vernon. Again, much like the other two, you get a little sort of sheet with all the album covers and single covers. Maybe not all of them, but a good sort of just the album covers in this one. I'll just show you one of the CDs. Here's CD 5, which is the Elvis Presley show, like live recordings from the 70s shows. Nice back. That's a nice one. I really like the Masters 60s, 70s and 80s Masters box, 50s, 60s and 70s Masters box sets, because they're like just nice to have. Because they have a few alternate stuff as well. Here's Platinum: A Life in Music. This was originally released in 1997, but this is the 2017 version. But I'll still happily have this one. And nice to have the original, but still nice to have this one. Back cover. This CD was put out in 97, so like acknowledge the 20th anniversary of Elvis's passing. There's a few alternate takes here, live performances, as well as some of the like generic versions of some of the well-known songs, but still really nice to have this one. Nice cover picture as well on the front. And just pictures and everything as well. And even information about all the all the tracks as well, when they were recorded and what alternate take it is, if it is an alternate take. It's a nice box set to have, the Platinum A Life in Music. Then we get Live in Las Vegas. This box set was released in 2001, but this is the smaller edition. Again, would like to have the original of this one, but still, this will do me fine, this box set. Back. But it's just almost identical to the original, because it's got all the things that the original box set had. Various pictures, information as well, but when all the tracks were recorded. So with this box set, you get the first disc is a live show from August 1969. The second disc is a complete live show from August 1970. So during the That's the Way It Is residency, or the residency that was featured in the That's the Way It Is sort of documentary movie film. And then discs 3 and 4 are kind of spread around. So there's recordings from February 1970 and February 1972 in disc 3, and then disc 4 is May 1956, the Frontier Hotel show, August 1974, March 1975, and December of 75. So some of the soundboards on here, which is nice to have there. Quality of the soundboard will vary because I think they're from sort of like the sort of cassette sources, I believe, these soundboards, so the sound quality will probably vary, but in some cases it might be reel to reel or cassette, either way, but they're like tape sources basically. But yeah, really good box set. This was a really great one. Oh, it's falling over a bit. This was a really great box set. This is Today and Tomorrow and Forever. This was released in 2002. This has studio outtakes, alternate versions, live performances. So yeah, really nice to have this one. This is a really great box set. This was released in 2002, as I said, for the 25th anniversary of Elvis's passing. So yeah, some nice pictures, information about the tracks, when they were recorded and what alternate take you get. Again, this is one I'm hoping to do a video on its own, this box set. It's really is a really good box. Quick photo there from 76. So yeah, that's that one. And this one is Close Up. This was released in 2003. This box set consists of 3 CDs. 3 CDs of one CD is unreleased stereo masters from the 50s, so there's alternate takes, studio outtakes. Unreleased movie gems, so outtakes from some of the movies from GI Blues up to Blue Hawaii. The Magic of Nashville, which is Nashville session takes from 1960 to 68. And then CD4, and CD4 has a complete live concert from San Antonio, Texas in 1972. One of the shows that they featured in Elvis on tour. There's the back. Again, much like the other one, nice pictures inside, liner notes, where each track tells you where each track was recorded and what take it is. So yeah, nice box set. Close Up. One I'd recommend for Elvis fans that haven't yet got it. Then we get another great one. This is Young Man with the Big Beat. This is the complete 56 Elvis Presley Masters. This came out in 2011, but this is the 2014 smaller version. I think the 2011 one's quite expensive, so it's nice to have the smaller version. Opens up like this inside, various pictures. This is all the recordings that Elvis did in '56, as well as a CD of studio takes, alternate takes, interviews, live performances. So some nice pictures as well, which I've never seen. Even has a timeline of what Elvis was doing each day in '56 from January 56, sorry, up to December '56. One good box set. There's the back there. Then we get a recent one that I've acquired, Elvis Studio Sessions '56, the complete recordings. This is from the Memphis Recording Service in 2017. Sorry. This one has a CD of the original recordings, but also a CD of 2 CDs of alternate takes from both the movie soundtrack of Love Me Tender and from the Sessions RCA. So really nice CD release. Some nice photos as well, which have not been seen as well, which is quite nice that they've included this. That's a nice one there. So there's so yeah. Track notes tells you all the track info. So yeah, really good box set. Then we get A Boy from Tupelo. This came out 2017, same year as that one, 56 one. This has the Sun outtakes, live performances as well, and demo recordings as well, and even the basic Sun versions as well as the back there. I did unbox this one when I got it back a year ago now, but I'm still going to show it here as well. Really good box set if you like the Sun era, as I do. I really do like the Sun Records era, and the CDs just kind of slide out like that. There's the book, nice big thick thing with like pictures and a little kind of timeline of what Elvis did each day between July 1954 up to December '55. So everything up to the Sun era. This is quite a nice box set to have if you like the Sun Records era. Yeah, this is definitely a really good box set. Has a lot of stuff from like the Louisiana Hayride live performances as well, which is quite nice and really good that they included that. You get Live 1969. This box set came out in 2019. This box set is live performances from the August 1969 residency in Las Vegas and all the ones that RCA recorded. So yeah, really good box set. Probably my favourite box sets, I must say. Really good live performances from here. This was Elvis's first live performances for quite a number of years, as I've said it quite a few times in the channel, and just really good shows that he gave. A lot of really good rare songs in here, like Memories, which he often didn't do live, and there's ones that would make the set list as well, like Reconsider Baby often made it a few times. There's the Mystery Train Tiger Man medley, which was often Elvis's live set as well from this point on. So yeah, Really, really interesting, really good live performances and some versions of songs. So yeah. And split all across 11 CDs. They're all kind of packaged a bit like this. I'll just show you one of the CD designs. I'll just show you one of the discs. Now each disc is kind of different design. They're all kind of, this one's pinkish, and sometimes one disc will be orange, but like how it looked on an RCA Victor record label back in the day. And that's the other one. So I did an unboxing of this one back when I got it, so if you want to see that, go back and check it out on the YouTube channel. See, a really good box. Then we have from Elvis in Nashville. This came out in 2020. This is like the 1970 Nashville sessions. So yeah, really interesting box set. Alternate takes, and these are like undubbed versions from what I hear. But really good alternate take. Interesting alternate takes. I haven't yet heard this box set, but I'll definitely give that a listen sometime. But I've seen other Elvis fans kind of show it on their channels as well. So yeah, really good box set there. This is what all the CDs just look like. They're all just like that. These are all like nice, some tape designs. What's the other one? Booklet as well. So yep, that's a nice one to own. Then we get Elvis Back in Nashville. This is like the continuation of that first box. So this is like the 1971 sessions. This is what the inside looks like. There's like a tape machine. Buttons on the other side. Quite like the blue colour design that they've done with this this box set. These are all the inside tape boxes, which is quite nice. Booklet, the inside, photos, and just explains about all the tracks as well. So I always like these kind of Elvis box set booklets because they're quite nice with the information. Okay, we're just going to move along now. I have a few more to show before we'll do a part 3. But we have Elvis on Tour. This came out in 2023. This has all the shows that RCA recorded for the Elvis on Tour film, as well as the film itself and the rehearsal of that tour. They're all kind of housed like this. I know I did a video on this one when I got it, an unboxing video rather when I got it. But there are shows from Hampton, Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, Greensboro and San Antonio, which I know I have on the close-up box set, but it's still nice to have this box set for the other content as well. That's a nice picture there in the front. And the Blu-ray is just situated here. And the booklet here as well with photos from the concerts, some of which I don't think I've seen any of these sort of photos before, but I think there's some I probably have seen. Again, nice to have this one, even though I have like the Elvis on Tour DVD as well. Still nice to have the box set here with like the live shows. Then we get a box set which came out that same year, Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. This is the 50th anniversary edition of that box set of this show. This has the original satellite show from the 14th of January. It's also got the alternate rehearsal show the next the 2 days before that, and the bonus songs, which are like the post-concert insert sessions, which are used on the broadcast version of Aloha from Hawaii. There's the inside, nice picture of Elvis there. Quite like that cover. I think that could have been like the cover. Even though I like the one we got, you know, that would have been a nice, kind of nice picture, because a lot of people don't like the fact that that wasn't done from the satellite show, but I think because it kind of had to be done in advance before the show, so they could get the cover and record out quite quick. So I think that's kind of how and why they did that. That's a nice picture of the backstage backdroplet of like the Elvis bit there. These are all the CDs there. They all just kind of look the same. Let me show you one. And this is the Blu-ray disc, which again, I have the Aloha from Hawaii on DVD, but it's still nice to have this, even though they included it in the box set. I don't know what the quality will be like, visual quality, because I know this was shot on videotape, whereas it might be a bit difficult to restore on video with the stuff like this. But that's a nice picture of the back of the stage before the shows. Various photos. Again, I'll do a video on this one on its own at some point. With these box sets, I'll probably will do a video on them on their own. So if you'd like to see that, you know, just leave them in the comments below. I will probably still do them anyway at some point down the line. So that's a really nice box set to have, the Aloha. And in terms of the sound quality, I've heard both the shows, the rehearsal and the main show, both really, really good sound quality, I must say. I think this is probably the best you're going to get. If you want to get the Aloha from Hawaii on CD, this is probably the one to go to. And you also get the videos of the concert on a Blu-ray form, which is cool. Even though I'm more prefer a DVD, because that's what I've grown up with over the years, it's still nice to have the Blu-ray of that. Then we get the Elvis Memphis box set, which came out last year in 2024. This has all the recordings that Elvis did in Memphis. A lot of these are undubbed. From disc 2 to 5, it's all like undubbed, which is quite nice. So disc 1 is like the Sun recordings. Disc 2 is the American '69 sessions, which did the from Elvis Memphis and Back in Memphis albums. Then Stax 1973 with the Raised on Rock, Good Times and Promised Land albums. Homecoming Concert, which is the March 1974 Mid-South Coliseum show. And the Graceland 76 CD is the Jungle Room recording, so like from Elvis Presley Boulevard and Moody Blue albums. So quite nice to have this one here. What the discs look like. One box that I don't yet have is the Elvis at Stax box set. I've not really found one for a reasonable enough price, but if I do find one for a reasonable enough price, I definitely will get that box. So that's the Elvis box set's kind of done. I know this probably might not have been interesting to some, because there was a lot of Elvis ones in here, but the next few are going to be more interesting, so we're going to stop here and do part 3. So we'll see you in part 3.